But we see the implementation, we see the exercising of optimism in the Quran. When we hear the stories of Nuh alayhi salam, for example, he was commanded to build an ark. Did you know that he had to plant the trees so he could harvest the trees, so he can build the ark? And where was he when he was doing this, by the way? He was doing it in the desert. People would mock him and make fun of him. Oh, where are you going to drive this ship? In the sand? He had that optimism, he had that hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he had that trust, and that's extremely important. What about Hajar? Hajar, when Ibrahim alayhi salam left her and baby Ismail in the desert, and she's very astonished. Why are you leaving us? Why are you leaving us? And Ibrahim alayhi salam had to leave as he was commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then the thought came to her, wait a minute, did Allah command you to do this? Then verily Allah will not leave us, Allah will not abandon us. That's optimism. That's optimism, subhanAllah. And her optimism is what has laid down the footsteps for one of the most important aspects of a Muslim's life in terms of Hajj. Millions and millions and millions of people have followed in her footsteps due to her optimism. Not only, number one, in trusting in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that there must be a reason that I was left here, and number two, when she also made the endeavor, she also made the strife, like Maryam alayhi salam, when she shook the tree, she kept going between Safa and Marwa, looking, even though there's nothing. She made the effort. That's optimism. That's a hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open the doors for her. What about when Maryam alayhi salam was sent with baby Isa, but to go back to her people, but she was not allowed to speak? How does she know what's going to happen? She just knows she's not allowed to speak. And how did she know that baby Isa alayhi salam was going to speak? Subhanallah, totally amazing. So that trust that Musa alayhi salam had when he told his people, subhanallah, not to despair when they're facing the ocean in front of them, the sea in front of them, and Pharaoh's army is behind them. And he said, don't worry that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be with us.